Hi, beloveds. Lately, I've been sharing a lot of information about Lilith. And many of us don't know who Lilith is, what Lilith is, and why it matters. And so I want to share with you today everything that you need to know. Well, not everything, but as much as I can share with you in a little bit of time, why you need to know Lilith and how she may be showing up in your life, including a real life example. So let's dive in. So first of all, I just experienced my Lilith Return on the 20th. And what Lilith Return is a time in your birth chart, in the natal report, when it comes around, the Lilith and the same sign at the same degree and the same aspect as when you were born occurs. And this only happens astrologically every 9-year cycle. So it's not based on, 9 times 9 times 9. It is, however, it's more based on your astrological. Perhaps, like example, my birthday was July 22nd. My Lilith return was August 20th, but it's in that cycle of 9. The one before that was October 15th, 2015. And so why I'm sharing all of this and why this matters to you is because when you have a Lilith return, it is a very powerful time and experience, especially for women, especially midlife women. One of my first examples of really tapping in and connecting to my Lilith energy was this book, Women Who Run with the Wolves. It even says myths about stories of the wild woman archetype. This book, I believe the reason it was so popular and sold so many copies and is now used in schools. I read this actually when I was in college when it first came out, and now it's a classic. But I use it to say it is the wild woman archetype. And I remember I was around age 24 when I got this book, and I was like, oh my God, that's exactly how I feel. And when I read the book again, not too long ago, just a few years ago, in fact, in a book club, and all that energy came back up again, I had known that I was actually in my Lilith return during that time. And now here I am 9 years later, experiencing a whole new cycle because I'm at a new age and a new age and stage. And so the Lilith return is a powerful time. It's actually about a 18-month experience that you'll feel, 9 months before, the day of, and then 9 months after, and maybe even longer than that, depending on where it is in your house and houses and where it's placed, again, what sign it's in. So I'm going to give you a celebrity example so you will see exactly how Lilith shows up in your life and how she shows up in life. This week, we've had some hot celebrity gossip. I'm not a gossiper. I am an astrologist. I am a librarian. I am a spiritual advisor. And so this is not coming from gossip. This is coming from facts. And so, 2 stories. So I'm going to share with you the story of Beyonce. So she just came out with a new whiskey, Sir Duke. This is, she came out with it this week during the full moon energy. Also, it has roots, so it's connected to her familiar line. And her Lilith is actually in Cancer. And so, of course, it would make sense that she would launch something during this time when it is in alignment and harmony with that, and then add on to that with her house. And so she's using it for her financial, but she's connecting to other women to the aspect of roots because her Lilith is in Cancer. So she's using that energy. The other side of this is J-Lo, who has her Lilith in Aquarius, and where she has it placement, it's very difficult for her in relationship. And so we're seeing her Lilith in pain. And so what does she do? Make a power play, they're saying in the papers, about her upcoming divorce. So it was a power play. That is the dark aspect of Lilith, because if she was making a power play, again, it was because it was coming from a place of pain. And so you see how 2 different celebrities, they both do still have a Scorpio moon, but 2 different celebrities, one using that Lilith placement for her power and to connect deeply with her customers, her clients, and the other showing us her pain of Lilith, showing us the darker aspect of Lilith, wanting to, make a power play because she is still a Leo. And so this is how Lilith shows up in real life. Do you want to see how she shows up in yours?